Hello, everybody. Scott Golden with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Here we've got nearly 1,300, actually over 1,300 of these now, for your listening pleasure. And we continue to add as often as we can for a good number of reasons, hopefully to bring you clarity and all that good stuff. So, are you emotionally exhausted or are you lazy? Signs that you are emotionally exhausted. First is you're constantly physically tired. If you're constantly physically tired, it's a sign that your body can't necessarily return to a level of rest to be able to function at optimum levels. This can often be a sign of physical issues, so certainly check those out too if you need a certain level of support in getting back on track. But if you're constantly just tired and exhausted and feeling like you're out of balance, it may be a sign that you've reached a burnout level. The next thing in that sequence is you get virtually nothing done. Whether it's goals related to your, um, you know, your um, professional life, your personal life, just cleaning your house or doing household chores, whether it's things that stack up on you both emotionally or physically and nothing ever gets accomplished. Like you feel like you're in a Groundhog Day situation. You feel like you're constantly always trying to move ahead but never really getting anywhere. When you don't have a clear understanding of where you're going, and then you constantly are rethinking every action that you take. So this is ultimately a challenge because for lots of people, when you're constantly rethinking the actions that you take, what you're really saying is, I don't really feel confident or comfortable with the things I'm doing, but at the end of the day, I don't really feel that I can make the decisions I want to for my own future, which ultimately leads to a great deal of struggles. The constant rethinking leads you to believe that you are never enough, and when you don't feel that you're ever enough, that will lead you to either overextend yourself, making promises that you can't keep, in other words, promising to help people to feel better about your own level of contribution, or the other side where you'll underpromise, not deliver, and constantly be feeling like you never do enough and you are, always kind of just there. Like you almost begin to feel invisible or ineffective on a continual basis. The next thing is your level of anger. You will constantly or almost constantly feel angry, but not really have a clear definition of why. This ultimately comes down to the fact that because you're burnt out and you haven't given yourself time to continually, consistently rest, you then will always feel like there's something more to do and it never is enough and you're never really finished. And so the level of never feeling like you can get a breather or space to take a breather becomes super problematic and a bit of a struggle for you in the long and short run of it. Keep in mind, if you're looking for coaching to avoid the burnout factor, if you're looking for coaching to avoid the factor of how to, not be in that position, would love to be of assistance to you in that way. Please feel free to reach out. There's a couple ways you can do that. You can do that through Twitter at PO Perception. You can do that through the About Me section of this YouTube page. Either one will give you contact with me or a member of my team, and then we can move forward from there. Hopefully, this is helpful for you. Keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.